I am a professional boxer who studied Chinese martial arts freely under Bruce Lee, but I was sentenced to 10 years in prison for peeping at an old lady taking a bath. In prison, my only joy was playing chess with my good brother Mike, but he was killed after being attacked by a fat black man. Before he died, Mike told me to take care of his wife and child. But when I looked at the happy photo of him holding his wife, a thought suddenly crossed my mind to take his wife for myself. After I got out of prison, I temporarily stayed at a hotel. The rule there was no women allowed, and I gladly agreed because women only slow down my punching speed. Then I found Moore, a broker in the underground fighting scene. He was upset because his fighter had just lost a match. I asked him to arrange a fight for me with an 8,020 split of the profit. Moore readily agreed. My first opponent was a huge black guy. Despite his muscles, I knocked him to the ground with just one kick. The match ended before it even began. Seeing my strength, Moore immediately arranged a second fight. This time, the opponent was a white guy. Though he punched fast, I knocked him out in just 3 seconds. Moore was overjoyed by the sight and made a bold claim I would fight 2 opponents at once for a 5,000 bet. Tempted by the money, too brave. Old foolish challenger stepped up. A short guy charged first. I kicked him flying. A man in red tried to sneak attack me, but I easily took care of him too. The bald guy, after losing the match, didn't want to hand over the money. He stuffed the cash into his crotch, thinking I wouldn't dare. I quickly beat up his lackeys and reached into his pants to take the money back. After a few matches, I made a name for myself in the underground fighting scene. Moore made some decent money too, but my goal wasn't money, it was revenge for Mike and to reclaim his wife. In this area, there was a boss named James who used his power to forcefully take Mike's wife. He also had a top fighter under him, the giant who was said to be unbeatable around here. Soon, Moore arranged a fight between me and the giant. James knew how strong I was, so he secretly injected the giant with stimulants to boost his performance. But even then, he was no match for me, though massive in size. He couldn't match my agile footwork. I knocked him down in the first round. Enraged, he charged like a wild bull. I grabbed his right leg and delivered a furious combo of punches. Seeing my ferocity, James tried to recruit me into his crew to challenge the world's most dangerous fighter, a pretty boy on the surface, but someone who had killed 4 strong men in the ring. If I could beat him, the prize would be $10 million. James promised that if I accepted the match, he would stop bothering me. But I don't like to be ordered around. Seeing I was still hesitant, James brought over his woman to relax me for a night before answering him, and that woman was Mike's wife. Under James' pressure, she had no choice but to take me to the room.